श्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते। नमोऽस्तुते सविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे कृष्ण। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हरे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव 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 सुदेव वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। नारायण वासु। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम। We'll chant from verse number 5, fifth verse. श्री भगवानुवाच अंतकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः यं यं वापि स्मरन् भावम् त्यजत्यन्ते कलेवरम् तं तमेवैति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भावभावितः तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मरयुध्य च मयि अर्पितमनो बुद्धिः मामे वैश्यस्य संशयः अभ्यासयोगयुक्तेन चेतसा नान्यगामिना परमं पुरुषं दिव्यं याति पार्थानुचिन्तयन् कविं पुराणम् अनुशासितारम् अणोरणीयान् समनुस्मरेत्य सर्वस्य धातारमिचिन्त्य रूपम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात्। When we don't appreciate the God's nature, His action, His essential nature, His empirical nature, His infinite omniscience, or His omnipotency, then we will definitely do something wrong. Because you cannot exclude God from any aspect of your life. Like this space is all pervading. So while walking, talking, everywhere you have to have a space. Space you cannot live without a space. So if I don't understand the very Swabhav, Prabhav and Swarup of God, so we will not be able to know how to align myself to get the maximum out of the God. And how not to do something so that I become excluded from His power and His energy. This is the point. Because when we don't know the nature of somebody close to you, then supposing my Guru is there, Gurudev is there, I don't know him, then what I should have given I will not give to him. And what I should have taken I will not take from him also. Duryodhan, Karn, Kans, they did not believe that Bhagavan Krishna is Bhagavan. And therefore they could not take what they should have taken. And they did not give what they should have given. They did not have the faith to even ask a question also, who are you? So one should not live a deprived life. Every ignorance is some kind of deprivation that I will be having. What Arjun got as Bhagavad Gita, even 4 Pandavas did not get that. Because they did not have that surrender as Arjun have, and therefore they were deprived of listening to Bhagavad Gita directly from the mouth of Bhagavan Krishna. Although Gita was going on there only. In the same battlefield Gita was going on. And because they didn't have that much of Sharanagati and relation, therefore Bhagavan did not want anybody else to come and listen to Bhagavad Gita. Imagine that. And everybody was seeing and watching that Bhagavan is talking something serious. And Arjuna is asking, this is nothing to do with Mahabharata, it is to do with life, death, moksha. They couldn't get this point from their body language. When Bhagavan was doing like that. So they knew that this is nothing about war. That topic became very serious. They said, Bhagavan did like this in between. Chinmudra he showed. He did like this. Then he did like this. Like this. So everybody was watching. Any important person is there, everybody watches. So everybody wanted that, I should also listen. But they didn't. Because Bhaktosi me sakha cheti was not there. So when you don't recognize God completely, so you are missing something actually. It is not the question that God is missing, but I am missing something. I am not unable to take what I should have taken. What joy, what completeness, what happiness, or what kind of knowledge, or what kind of punya. And therefore it is very important that one should at least know what is the nature of the God. So see, 9th shlok we were saying yesterday, and before that it was said you should give the mind and intellect to me completely. Then only how then we saw Abhyas Yoga, we saw from 4 or 5 angles. And then ultimately Bhagavan says, on what should you meditate upon me? That also we saw in the 9th verse. What I should be there. So Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram Anoraniyan Samanusmaridya. There are 8 pointers Bhagwan has mentioned about himself. What is that me? And in this Sagun Ishwar is there, Nirgun is there. Both is there. I will show you certain things. Like first word we saw, but I am just repeating it. One word is called Kavim. So Krant Darshinam Kavim. One who can see past. This is Sagun or Nirgun? Sagun. This is the Sagun because this is not from the angle of consciousness. He knows the past, future. Many Brahmand he has seen. He has, therefore I always say, Veda Vyas only can write Puranas. Because in that lot of kalp are mentioned that 1,000 years back, 2 lakh years back this happened. How can any mortal know anything? He is not a fiction. He is giving exact date. And in Bhagavad Bhagwan Ram's Vanshavali is mentioned. That who will be the next after who is the child of Laukush you don't know. Till Laukush you know. But Laukush child, who is he? You don't know. And if you want to know, please see 9th chapter. 32 generations of Bhagwan Ram is mentioned. Up to tell this, you have to be omniscient to know that. In 8th canto of Bhagavad, so, Manvantar is mentioned. So, Swayambhu Manvantar, this is the Vaivasmat Manvantar going on. In that, what happened in the 4th Manvantar, Chakshush Manvantar, Gajendra Moksha happened. Who can say, unless somebody was there in all the Manvantar, in which Manvantar Devasur Sangram happened? One Manvantar is equal to around 14 Chaturyugi. Kalyug, Dwapar, Treta, Satyug into 14 is equal to tenure of one Manu. And one cycle is equal to 43,000 years. 43,000 years into 14 is equal to tenure of Manu. To know this, we don't know yesterday what happened. Our case is quite different. We don't know many things. And to say in lakhs, we live hardly for 70, 80, 19 years. How much we will know? And therefore, Krantadarshi means, transcending the time and space, present time and present space. Like when I see you or you see me, I see your body. I see your complexion. I see your dress. You are putting white, you are putting yellow, you are putting, saffron. I can see you have a long hair, you have a short hair, you have no hair. At the most, we see all these things. Or I can see he's young, he's old, he's middle-aged. He is little, plump, you can say. Heavyweight is there. Or he is very thin. You can use such words. We say, he is appearing at the most bright. Or he is okay. Or he is a very dull. When Bhagwan sees something, all the births, all the fruits of action, all the action are seen simultaneously. My God. We don't see more than that. We don't see the mind also. If you know the close, you can know the nature of a person at the most. Or I know him, he's a doctor, he's CA. Not much I know about the past of the person, future of the person, all the action he has done, I don't know. About his thinking, I don't know. But Bhagwan is Krantadarshi. This is the meaning. This is written in Mundak Upanishad as Sarvavit. Yas sarvagya sarvavit yasya jnanmayam tapah. Tasmad ettat nam rupam. So, sarvagya and sarvit, 2 words were there. Literally, he knows details of everything. Literal meaning. Sarvagya means who is omniscient in the sense of Drashna. Yasya Brahma, Yas Sarvagya Sarvit, Yasya Jnanmayam Tapa, Tasmad Yatad Brahmanam Rupam Annam Chajayat. So, Krantadarshi, when you take this word Sarvagya, he also knows that what is good for you. Please note, if he knows me very well, then he also knows that for this person or for this jeev, if I give so much of money, he will become addict. Or if I give him little insult, I think he will be out of attachment. If I give him little kind of poverty, I think he will remember me more. So when you accept the Kavi word, after that, your acceptance of karma phal becomes more. Otherwise, you reject the karma phal. Whole sansar is push and pull, called rag and dvesh. Some things you push is dvesh, something I pull is rag. Sansar swapna tulyo hi rag dveshadi sankula. Sokali satyavat bhati prabodhe satya sadbhavet. So Kavim word, if you appreciate, you will think it's okay. Bhagavan has given, there must be some purpose of this. I'm not understanding, maybe something is there. I mean, I don't see any situation only with my eyes or my likes, dislikes, or he is right or wrong. There is, I have other eyes also to see. This is, you contemplate on this. Remember, Anuchintyan word was mentioned. Chintan and Anusmaran. Anusmaran is from the God side. I do, Bhagavan, I love someone, therefore automatically I think about you. Anuchintan is a self-effort is involved. I put my effort. I am forcing myself to remember. That is Anuchintan. So Anuchintan takes you to Anusmaran. But what you have to think is this. I am thinking about that. Kavim. Is it okay? So I will accept, okay, this is my fruit of action. Otherwise, if you have your interpretation of any situation or a person doesn't bring God into picture, you will always mess up that interpretation. Your interpretation will take to reaction or attraction. It will not take to divinity and completeness. Because I am not bringing God into that picture. Either you say it was my karma phal, bhai humne jo kiya tha mil raha hai. If this person was not there, another person would have given me the fruit of action. हमारा ही किया हुआ है भाई. Supposing by mistake the tea spills on you and it was hot, you don't hit the hand because moment you own something, I must have done something to get this. So I'm not angry on that person who is giving. I think it was me mine. If this person was no more, Bhagwan, karma phal will find its way to come to mean some another manner. Like karma phal to aayega hi. It is written in Devi Bhagavad. One story comes that there was another Parikshit and he was cursed by that snake will bite you. So he, closed all his doors, so that no snake can come. From all sides, like we close our windows and doors in the night, that snake should not come. I know that you close. Now that glasses are also there. Now he closed it. Now what happened that Takshak, somebody, he was doing puja. That Kal Pariksha. So he needed flower for puja. In that flower, that snake came as a small worm and sat. Only snakes can do. Yes, snake is a power. It can take any name and form. So he knew that this is being plucked for Pariksha, that Kal Pariksha. So he sat in that flower. And the priest who had to bring the flower, he came and offered that flower. Parikshit put that flower on his lap, the whole basket, and started offering. Shh! Some got afraid. Only I woke up. So I am saying that karma phal has another way to come, you cannot stop it. Don't think you can stop. Let me take out this flower. No, nobody is coming. But I'm just saying, so when you have a very wider and deeper appreciation of any word of God, I'm telling you, your solutions will be much easier. So don't have any interpretation of any situation unless you bring God into it. You will sometimes, you will have a very lopsided view of something. I say, otherwise we are habituated to interpret from my likes, dislikes, from my ahankar, from my habit, from my vasana. That is not going to help, rather it is going to make us more helpless. Nothing else will happen. Situation is that you feel that the help of Lord is there with me all the time. That is the meaning of kavim. I hope you got this point. So don't blame anybody. Kau na kaho ke sukh dukh kar data, nijkrit karm bhog sunu bhrata. Second is Puranam. See, the word is Puranam. Yesterday, Pura Apinamam, we had seen that. So this is the Sagun Sakar, the Kavim. Puranam can be consciousness also, and Puranam can be, what is it called? Nirgun Sagun also. What is this? Gita should also change because world has changed. I think Gita is talking about the self which has not changed. Gochu, Gita is talking about the dharma and bhakti which has not changed. If something is about the clothes or something is about the food, I can accept. Something unchanging is in talk. It is Puranam, Pura Apinavam. One more meaning is there. Purani Ujjvalati, who illumines the three Pur. Pur means three waking, Jagrat, Pur, etc. Purani Anvati Ujjvalati, who illuminates the three states is called Puranam. So, Puranam word is there. Is it okay? So, Kavim Puranam. बहुत पुराना है. Where this is mentioned, that is called, not that Puran, Bhagavad Puran, Shiv Puran. I'm not talking of that Puran. Third word, if you see, there are 8 words are there. Anushasitaram. He is the one who is the law enforcer. Yesterday I had mentioned that. Disciplinarian, what you say. Prashasitaram. So he enforces the law. They say the Hindu dharma will be over. No, it won't be over. Don't worry. Don't worry, it won't be over. Somebody is there above us also. So he will enforce. Don't think that it will be over. If everything is over, then what's God's role? If there is no God, then what to do then? Then better die today only. Bole, but I had lunch. I have to go for lunch tomorrow. So, अनुशासितारम. हुक्मे अंदर सब कोई हुक्म बाहर न कोई. Nanak ji says everybody is under his hukum. Hukum means law. So he is a law enforcer at a material level, at a psychological level, at a spiritual level. So, an interesting thing is all the laws are complementary and not contradictory. If you make laws in your life, you will break other law. Only I'll do so much of jap, puja, part. Someday puja will be more, part will be left. Part is more, puja is left. And then satsang is there, all will be left sometime. Because if camp is there. So, if I'm not there, then you can do more. Because you have more time. Now my laws are not there. So, but their laws are not broken. That is, unbreakable laws are there. Prashasitaram. How the moon is moving, how sun is glowing, how's the, what is it called, earth is there, how Jupiter is there. I used to think many times that none of the planets have what is it called, population. So they are redundant. Unnecessarily they are all around. So as if I have to maintain. Then see, I'm paying for that. So so then after some time I heard that many kinds of what is it called? Other big, small, half of planets are broken or asteroids are there. They hold them. Otherwise they would come straight to Earth. They are acting as a shield. Some different gravitations are there. Up see, gravitational force nobody can make it. It is neither more or less. So he has put a law. Lot of laws are acting, magnetic laws are there. You are there. In your body itself, law of liver, law of kidney, law of swallowing is there, law of brain is there, law of eyes are there, law of nose is there, law of neck is there, law of the bones are there. Hundreds of things are going on and you won't know also. So he is Anushasitaram at all level. So what happens, I appreciate that. So you are more surrendered to the law. Every sorrow, and there is emotional laws also, that don't get attached, otherwise the sorrow will be there. He has made a law that attachment will always breed sorrow. He has made a law that anger will also always make something more worst. In anger, no solved problem has been solved. So, Anushasita, he is enforcer of law. And if I don't, remember that Shankh Chakra Gada Padma? So first Bhagavan uses Shankh, that this is the law. If you break, then he uses Gada. He'll hit with the Gada. Bole, I am going through a bad time. Gada chal rahi hai abhi. Gadayati ti Gada. Gada Gad marenge. If you listen now. Gad dhatu is there, Shabda it means word. Gad also is the meaning of word. If you don't, then he will use Chakra. Chakra is out. If you use Chakra, you must have seen in Mahabharata, he used to do like that. From there only this out has come actually. The cricket out has brought from. And then comes Padma, Shanti, Prem, Anushasitaram. Next word. Anuraniyan, it's subtler than the subtlest. That means it is not objectifiable. It is not a form. It is not a conceivable thing. Because it doesn't have any quality. Any quality alone you can grasp. More subtle, something is lesser qualities it has. And it is subtler than the subtlest, that means it is nirgun. Anusmaret, Manu remembers this. Sarvasya dhataram, he is the dispenser of fruits of action. We saw yesterday. Pranibhya vibhaktaram vibhajya dhataram. That means he is giving the fruit of action. That means to give the fruit of action, he has to know everything. He is in and out my mind. Everywhere he is there. Then only he can know my intention, he can know my faith, he can know my attitude, he can know how long. Nobody other than God knows about all your actions. And therefore he is taking a record. Nothing is escaping his eyes. So if I have this, at least my action will be little better. Because I only have to pay for what I am doing. So sarvasya dhataram. So this way, I will be more dharmic. I will be more careful and alert so that I don't create any action. Already I am suffering with the past one. Now let me not create new one to suffer again. Because of my past action, I am today whatever I have lost. I am deprived of something because my actions somewhere, I deprived somebody, and therefore, when I deprived somebody, and therefore the situation has deprived me of somebody. And I have given somebody, and therefore situation has given me something luxuriously. Same person has something luxuriously, same person is simultaneously deprived of something. So I live a more careful and alert life. Especially with me, nobody should be not getting what he is supposed to get. I should be a conduit to give, and good prarabdha of others should operate through me. Otherwise, I will have to, and nobody will be there when I will get the bad fruit. Everybody will run away. Karma phal takes you to some place where nobody is there. Then it tries to give me something. So, anushasitaram, anuraniyan. Next word is achintya rupam, inconceivable. We saw yesterday. Achintya rupam means it is beyond comprehension. It is beyond comprehension. You cannot say it is like this or this, that. This is Nirgun Roop is mentioned here. Aditya Varnam is, it is self-effulgent. Like sun is all the time glowing, therefore this again, it is consciousness is all the time there. Consciousness is at all time it is glowing. But one difference is with the sun and consciousness. Can you guess? Both illuminate, both are at all time, but sun cannot illuminate darkness. But the consciousness can illuminate darkness. You can't say, sun, I'm so lucky, Mr. Sun, you are dispelling darkness. He'll say, what is darkness? I don't know. But the consciousness is the sakshi of the darkness in the deep sleep, and it illuminates the ignorance also. So tamasa parastat word has been. It is beyond the ignorance also. I hope you got the difference. So Aditya Varnam, after that he said, ignorance also is supported by the consciousness only. It is not that in the deep sleep, gup and there I am. In the deep sleep also the consciousness is there. Timtima rahe. It is still illuminating that ignorance. It is knowing that this ignorance is there. It is a substratum of all. There is a virodh of, there is opposition of darkness and sun. But ignorance has no opposition with the consciousness. Rather, ignorance is supported by the consciousness. Thought of consciousness has opposition with the ignorance, thought of ignorance. Usko bhi tamasa parastat. So we saw this yesterday. Each word you dwell upon it, you contemplate upon it, and make the God more, what shall I say, more you felt, more experienceable God, more appreciable God, more I am able to interact with the God. What you experience more, accordingly you interact more in that area for whose your experience is there. So he contemplates anuchintyan on this. Now, next shlok is coming. Let us chant this shlok. I think I have not chanted this. So this is little serious kind of shlok is there. And very high class Kram Mukti Sadhak is saying. Bole, what is Kram Mukti? I had mentioned once. Bole, when mentioned? I don't know. 10 shlok is there. Again we will mention. Please mention again, not again, but again and again. प्रयाण काले मनसा चलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योग बलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषमुपैति दिव्यम्. Remember, I had mentioned there were 3 stages. One is the Jivan Mukti. He need not remember at the end. If the person is already knowing the self, his end thought will not determine because already he is free. So he is not going to be reborn. This is the stage 1. We are not talking of that person here. So he can pass there in Chandal's house, he can pass there anywhere. This is said in Tattvabodh. Second case is, one Vedantin is there, he could not accomplish, he is doing upasana to purify his mind, and he could not complete and get the Vedantic knowledge. So while doing Upasana, at the last he passed. So for him it is better that has so much habituated, at least he should get next birth, human birth, and he should be born in a house which is of the saint and God. So one who does regular satsang and regular upasana, at least his next birth as a human being is ensured. But last moment's thought he should be wary of, because that will decide, that can be a decisive factor in this next birth. Because if you put something in a sack, what you put at the end will come first there. And therefore, this is the second stage of seeker. Understood the second one? Who was wanting to know Vedanta, but he knew half. He was not able to implement. So he said, let us do some upasana so that I can know the self. He had understood Shravan was there, Manan was there, but Dhyan was not there. His vasanas were more. So for him, upasana will take him to the next birth, and it will give him yoginam api sarvesham. So yogi's house he will born into, saint's house he will be born into. Some sadgrahast will be there to bring that child. Sometimes it is possible, some may marry only for that person. Only for that particular jeev, to hold him, somebody may get married. It is also a possibility. Acha. So it is said that if you are doing and if you are missing the bus this birth, at least don't miss to chant Lord's name or saturate yourself so much that you are not going to lower yonis. This is the warning here. Don't be inadvertent about it. These two things. Third case, which is here mainly, there is something called Kram Mukti. What is Kram Mukti? I am repeating it second time. Somebody said, I have nothing to do with Vedanta. I cannot understand that. It is above my head. Some people really can understand. I have seen some person, when we were studying in our course, so after 1-2 months, one boy was there. So teacher, notes are being checked every day. So he could not write anything about anything. He was a good boy. But he could not do anything. So he was called. He said, see, your notes does not say anything. What is the matter? He very clearly said, I don't understand anything, Atma, how is Satchidanand you say? Or how it is beyond 3 bodies you say, I understand. But I can do jap, I can do puja, but these things is not my area. I can't study because I'm not understanding. I just sit in the class and watch you. Nothing I do. The teacher said, okay, never mind. Wherever you want to go, you can go. If you don't want to be with me, there are 3 ways. Either you understand Vedanta and go on the path. Either you can live with Guru. If you don't understand, at least you have love for Guru, still you can continue. You can see the Guru, you can do some seva. But he said, no, I don't have that tendency to serve you also. Neither I understand Vedanta. So allow me to go and I want to do my jap puja. Some way God will give me knowledge. So this is one category is there, which is rare. Don't think it is common. He is called Kram Mukti Sadhak. He has done so much of upasana of the God that he will go to Brahmalok. Brahmalok can be Vaikuntha Lok also, it can be Sakya. There God or Brahmaji will give him knowledge of Vedanta, then he will be ultimately Brahmalokeshu Parant Kale Paramritat Parimuchanti Sarve. And then Brahmaji, I told you that day and night he will teach and you can be out. But this is, I think I should try for that. This is very, very, very difficult. You can see the slogan and you understand how difficult it is. Like, and it is easier to be a billionaire. Easier to be a billionaire. I don't have million. Then it is easier, I don't know, after billion comes trillion. Trillion. 1,000 billion is 1 trillion, I think. And then is something called zillion. I think 1,000 trillion is equal to zillion or whatever is there. You can check, I don't know. It is very almost impossible to be a zillionaire. Similarly, this seeker is very difficult to have. You will see now. First two is better, I think. As if you are getting a chance here. Let us see now. बहुत बड़ा आदमी है ये. These are very, very rarely found. So, respect is given to them. But they are there. Now see what is written here. Very beautiful. Prayan kale. Prayan kale means at the time of death. Warning. This person, this seeker, he is a yogi and he has the freedom to choose when to leave. If you do lot of sadhana and jap, you start having ichha mrityu. So he is the one who says, I think I perfected, now I want to leave. Therefore, 8th slok is little Tedha Meda chapter, 8th chapter. 8th chapter is dealing on Kram-mukti, that makes it little terse. Now see, because people don't try all these things. But where he has reached, Prayan Kale Manasa Chalena. Now how he goes, last slok was description of Upasya and this is Upasana description. How we leave the body. Now, see, Achalen Manasa, he has very steady mind. And Bhaktya, his mind is full of devotion to the God. Bhakti alone can make you abide in yourself. Bhakti means minus with. Wherever minus will come, joy will be more. He is my son. A mother will not see that son is good looking or not good looking. For the mother, that son, my son, whether he is, handicapped, he is blind, still that son will look good. Not that son has, what that disease is called? Autism. That son has autism, therefore I don't like him. Son has autism, supposing, or daughter has autism. So still that mother will like, because minus is there. Why India won, we are very happy. By my country is there. So many times England win in IPL, Australia win. Some people see that match also. How can they see? You can't identify anything. Who wins doesn't matter, let him go. West Indies won. Or supposing, what is it called? This Bangladesh was not in World Cup or what? It was there. Acha. So a small country, they are now in the World Cup. Earlier they were not there in the World Cup. Bangladesh, not market country. So Bangladesh market is also there. So I am saying that this person, Manasa Achalena, he has minus on God. Minus of God, it is easier to remember someone with minus. Every saint is great, but my Guru will give you maximum joy. If you are minus with some saint, then that saint becomes Guru. Minus less, then he is a saint. But any saint with tremendous minus, you will say he is my saint. That means he is my Guru. Everybody's room will have murti or shaligram. But your murti will give you, why? Because it is my. Howsoever put other murti may be. Howsoever other murti may be, he may be more good looking and something. But your murti, your shivling, your shaligram, your Ganeshji, my, because minus is there. So bhakti means minus. Bhakti means you have a ability to offer something. You feel like, kya de inko? What shall I give? What shall I offer? The desire to give something comes. Desire to feed comes, desire to touch comes, desire to offer comes, desire to smile comes. I mean, very happy. I am very happy with whom I love a lot. Happiness is very high. You don't need anything. He is there, I am happy. That's it. I don't need anything else. I'm so happy. So devotion is there. That means a person does, slowly he is independent of somebody should be there for him. He is fine. I have God and I can live with God whole life. This confirmation is called devotion. That I don't think so. I need anybody to be with me. I have my Murti, I have my God, and I can spend whole life. Acha? Marriage etc. No, without marriage also I can live. Acha. This is called bhaktya. Okay, I'm missing somebody. I'm बहुत खुश हैं. God is there, and when God is there, I have everything. आप आए सब मिल गया हमको. You came and I got everything in my life. You are my heaven. You are my goal. You are my abode. You are my joy. You are my fulfillment. You are my company. You are my father. You are my mother. You are my money. You are my bank. So when you have as if all thing is there, every joy I can get, that is called devotion. Joy of mother, joy of father, joy of brother, joy of sister, joy of teacher, joy of everybody's joy is in his joy. I don't need somebody else to, because all roles are in him. It is wrapped in him. This is called bhakti. So your mind will not be wanting something else now to fulfill me. I have everything now. Everything come ehsaas ho raha. The feeling of having everything and everybody, that is called devotion. And I will give up everything. If he wants, I will give up, I will give it to you. I can give up everything. Okay? So this is called bhaktya. Now agla word dekho. So Bhaskar writes bhajanam bhakti. Now yukta yoga balena. Now dekho yahan se. Acha, mind is achalena. It is non-wavering mind. And yoga balam Bhaskar defines very beautifully. Ten samadhij samskara prachaya janita chittisthaiya lakshanam yoga balam. Dhyan dena. I'll just say in brief what is there. You know, when you do any action, the samskar of that grows in you. Supposing you eat something after your dinner, say ice cream you eat. Why to eat something less when you imagine? So, only after dinner we are eating sugar. Imaginary we are eating, let's eat something better. Expensive ice cream, we have a chalk bar ice cream or tin roof. Huh? Tin roof, ठीक तो बोला. So that room which has roof has a tin. So you are eating that ice cream. You are in the habit of eating something cold. So you develop a samskar of that after some time. That after food I have something sweet. Sweet and cold. And little milk is there in there. Mango ice cream is also there. Mango ice cream. Lot of ice creams have come. Childhood ice cream means only milk. That ice cream which our mothers used to make for the that ice cream, house-made ice cream was there. Now 100 kinds of ice cream are there. So you are a habit. Now you develop a habit. Now you come in satsang every day. Now mind has developed some scar of 6:30, bell will ring. Well, go out. Arey chup raho, main satsang ke liye ja raha hu bhai. This is called samskar. Similarly, every meditation gains some samskar of meditating more. That means naturally mind is inclined to remain quiet and meditative. Dhyan dena, mind running here and there. Bhakti is a general love. In yoga bal is I collect and stabilize one thought. I have mastered to remain with one thought for half an hour. Mind was running, but earlier it was running this much. After 1 year it ran this much. After 5 years it is running this much. After 10 years it is running this much. After 20 years it is running this much. After 30th time comes when it stops running. This is called yog bal. And you have developed a samskar of abiding in your Ishta Devata for a very long time. So he can be there for 2 hours, 1 hour, 3 hours. Imagine that. And therefore everybody, in day's time, just find 5 minutes, 10 minutes between your schedule, just to go and meet yourself. Just try to increase that vasana of God inside, of stabilized God, stable God inside, stable form. That makes you more internalized God, I call it. Samadhij, samskar, prachay. Prachay means plenty. Plenty of samskar has been developed. Like you have a bank account, you have plenty of money is there. Because every month I have, retirement scheme is there. So there is something called retirement scheme. No? They put every month. Retirement scheme, what is it called? Pension scheme. You take a pension scheme. That means every month some money is put in that, I think. Is it? No? So for 20 year, 30 year, you put every month. So at the end of your tenure, you have a good cash or you have good pension, what you have put. I think it is compulsory now. It is compulsory that you have to put some amount so that at the end of your job, you have some money. They don't give all the PDF. Because some people got all PDF and they destroyed everything. And they had no money left. Foolish people are like that. So now they give you a chunk of that and something they keep and from that they release slightly. See, I hear from you all only and and I'm talking about that. I may be wrong, you can correct me. So samadhi, samskar, prachay. Prachay means plenty. Janit chit is thairi lakshanam. ध्यान देना. अब मजेदार बात सुनो. प्रयाण काले मनसा चले ना भक्तिया युक्तो. So what is the bal? तीन चीज देखा. He has bhakti bal, he has yog bal and he has mano bal. But what he does now is, which is you will not hear so easily. Now what he does, like I lift my hand, I can lift my feet, I can lift my head. He lifts prana. When you have done lot of pranayam, that means he inhales and doesn't exhale. So he lifts his prana from all sides and brings the prana in the heart. Oh, this is out of syllabus. So, how to lift prana up? All prana he lifts. Prana, pan, vyan, saman, udan. Yes, all prana he lifts. हमने पहले ही बता दिया था. This shlok is little ticklish shlok. And then this is here heart. Heart is like the railway airport, where all flights are going now. This flight is like Dubai airport. Or Abu Dhabi is there. It can take to New York, Frankfurt, Netherlands. Direct flight is there. I think almost all country direct flight can be there. I don't know. But here is the Dubai airport. He has brought the prana here. Now he can go to Brahmalok, he can go to Saket Lok, he can go to Narak Lok. All lokas are there. Flight is there. He brings the prana here. Sent from Sushumna Nadi. Again he lifts the prana. And he brings it between the eyebrows. Bruvor madhye pranam avesha samyak. Only where is the time? I can't lift from anywhere. I don't know where prana is to lift also. At the most I can lift up. But prana to lift. Please note this Srishti has billion people and many seekers are there. And they have done different sadhanas. This is Kramukti chapter. Satam param purusham upeti. And from there he takes this to Brahmarandra is there. This is Agya Chakra. This is Brahmarandra is there. This portion is called Brahmarandra. If you have seen where the Shikha is there, the baby is there. When the baby is born, this portion is very soft. This portion especially. Here. So here is Brahmaran. So flight to Brahmalok goes through this. Satam Param Purusham Upaiti Divyam. Well, somebody cannot push. No, nobody can do it. That only you, that person is pushing. ये भी है, क्या करें? And best example of that is Dronacharya. Dronacharya was fighting terribly in Mahabharata. Bhagavan Krishna thought, we cannot stop him by any other means. Only thing we have to tell him is that his son is dead. So they went to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira said, I don't lie like that. So they killed one elephant whose name was Ashwatthama. Then they got him killed. You must have known this story. And then they went Ashwatthama. Then Yudhishthira also said, yes, Ashwatthama hatho. Naro vaha kunjara, he said, but Bhagavan Krishna shankh baja diye. So he could not hear. Who? द्रोणाचार्य दुर्योधन कहाँ से आ गए? हद हो गए भैया. Oh my God. ऐसे ऐसे कहाँ से लोग आ? द्रोणाचार्य दुर्योधन पिक्चर ही में नहीं है. द्रोणाचार्य. And Dronacharya, when he heard my son is king, Yudhishthira said, it is said here, he jumped out from the chariot. Hands were lying, blood pools were there, heads were there, somebody's eyes was there, somebody's mouth was there. He removed like that everything. And he sat like that. And same thing he practiced. Bhruvor madhe pranamavesh samyak satam param purusham upaiti divya. And he was just about to leave. And at that time, Drishtadumna, brother of Draupadi, he came and cut the head. But he was in this state. He was almost ready to take off. Nothing was in his mind that what is going on outside. He had such a stable mind. His practice was so strong. Therefore, earlier days you must have seen many people went at some secluded place to practice this. Yoga balena chaiva. इतना भी होता है. Param Purusham Upaiti. This Param Purusham has come in 8 shlok. Paramam Purusham Divyam Yati Parthanu Chintan. He is now, process is being told here. Earlier Upasya was told, here Upasana is told. And time and way is told how he leaves the body. So he has done so much Upasana that he has Ichha. He will die as per his desire. He has conquered that aspect of Prarabdha. He said, please hold on. I am going. I will go in this way and this time. So this is Sushumna Nadi is there. And there is a Nadi here. From here to here is Sushumna Nadi. When a person passes away, he may pass from different holes of the body. And therefore, it can be mouth, it can be eyes, it can be nose, it can be lower organs also. And it can be Brahmarandra also. I have not seen but heard one person, moment he passed away, this flesh came out all of a sudden. This flesh, it just came out. That means he left his body like that. That means he has gone to any higher lok. That means it is there. Oh, acha. Now you please tell me, what is there where he goes to Brahmalok, then what will he do? He will get again Brahmaji. He will not be born like human being now. He is already knowing everything. So because of his upasana, he has given a carpet welcome, red carpet welcome is there. There is no sorrow there. You see, upasana, the thought is very big. Acha. And then he will know the self. Will you please tell me, can he come back? He can come back. Come back means just for our emancipation, he can come back. As per the God's will. And if he comes back, it will be very big effect will be there. He'll tell something will be very big will be there. Because he knows all the things. So what is there? What is that Brahma? देखो यहाँ की बात होती है. Little sadhana we do, we think and do so much they must have done. To lift their prana, to take out, it needs terrible dispassion also. Otherwise we will not take out prana only. I mean, so much practice he must have sat and done. And pranayam, that his prana, man and virya, there are three things. Subtlest is man, more gross is prana, and grossest is virya. Dhyan dena, mind is there and prana is there. When you are meditating, your prana is more or less? Less. Because Sattvagun is more. So the prana dissolves into mind. Very slow breathing will, very shallow breathing will be there in meditation. Very, very slow. If you go to Nirvikala Samadhi, breathing almost stops. And what is deep sleep? Deep sleep is where mind gets dissolved in the prana. Prana is heavy. Heavy breathing is there. Sometime in meditation class we saw. Therefore we stopped meditation class. So, the mind got dissolved in prana. So heavy breathing will be there. The problem is the person who is next, he doesn't wake also. Why? Gurudev used to say, please hit him. If anybody sleeps, please just hit him so that he is awake. सोई गए. अब उठ ही नहीं रहा है. बोले what happened? पूर्ण बंद है. But if yogi will meditate, his prana will merge into Sattva. So, therefore, Ramana Maharshi, etc., in their Nirvikala Samadhi, you have to feed also. Hunger is also not there. Pranabal, Manobal, and therefore whole sadhana is merging the prana in the mind. Kriya Shakti is, because meditation is a fight between prana and man. Movement of mind in undue direction and absorption of mind. This movement of mind in undue direction is prana Shakti. And absorption of mind in the desired thought, that is called, bolo, Jnana Shakti. Now right now you are sitting. If you observe, your prana Shakti will be lesser. You will become this quiet. Vayu rodhanat liyate manah jala pakshipat vadrod sadhanam. Satguna is more. An absorbed state is there. He has practiced it. And so much he has practiced it that it has gone into unconscious mind, subconscious mind. It is very natural for him. He is just in a very, he can just slip into samadhi, slide into samadhi. इतनी प्रैक्टिस किसी की हो जाती. They can hold their prana. When I was small, in front of my house, maybe 5 minutes, one sadhu came. He said, please dig a pit. So they dig the pit. He said, when I go inside, please cement it. And open after 14 days or 40 days, something like that. And they did all these things, his disciples. And he was alive. Because he held his prana. He had inhaling without exhaling. So such possibilities are also there in this world which you will never know it when very rare to see that, which is mentioned in this particular verse. So bhrur madhye pranamaveshya samyak. Forget about that. Boli, this is not for me. I cannot do this. But at least you can be such that you can develop yoga bal and bhakti bal and man achal bal. 3 bal are required. You should be such that I want to focus on God for half an hour. Master 1 minute. If you remember, one day I had talked about it. Master 30 seconds first. Every day just give 30 seconds. Nothing I will think. And if other thought comes, don't fight. Just don't cooperate. And again you will fail. You will find that the thoughts interrupting in between will be lesser as you grow like that. And slowly your half minute will go to 1 minute, if you remember that. This way you will develop yoga bal. Bhakti bal is there when I have a thirst for God. Yoga bal is there when I am fixed on that thought for a long time. And man bal is there that it doesn't move. At least this is we can learn. More we will see in our tomorrow's class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.